Nice jacket.
It's impressive. I'm trying to see if you were nervous, or I could have used you today in the game.
She just did that in
I know.
30 seconds.
I wanted to see how she operated under pressure. Yeah.
We'll go questions for Coach Purcell tonight. Start with Robbie.
Saniyah, y'all could have really given up there when they went up by 13 and y'all fought back, made it a 5-point game. You had a chance on that last possession to get it to a one-possession game. What was the message from Coach Purcell in that fourth quarter to get you guys back in that ballgame and have a shot?
Well, for one, quitting is not an option. So regardless of what Coach Sam said, we all knew it. So Coach Sam just added on to that energy, and we came out and we fought.
Coach, 7 turnovers in that third quarter. What do you think were some of the biggest things that led to that?
It's $1 million question. That's what me and her were just talking about. My whole message to them this week, and when you look at our season, these top 25 games are another level right now for us. We have 0 bad losses on the year. But for a top 25, I broke it up 50%, which I think we've done a phenomenal job all year, giving great efforts in practice. Like I told you, since December 1st, I couldn't be more proud to be their coach. I thought we've been great. We've getting better. I've seen it. But in these top 25 matchups, there's got to be that 40% where we're locked in on the scouts, reading the defense. They trapped, play off of it. They switch, play off of it. We throw in the post, make those reads. And to your point, we didn't. And so it was a compound thing where it's going to hurt like heck for all of us, coaching staff, players, managers, trainers. We're all in this together. But to give up 30 was the game breaker, and a top 5 opponent you had right here at home.
Yeah, that run to close the third quarter, what do you think just contributed to that, or what was going on in those last few minutes?
I love my kids. I do. I'll go to war with these kids every single day of the week. Like I keep on saying, they're dogs. And just like she said, there's no quit. I told them I challenged them last game, and I think our spirit wasn't good. And I told them spirit raises team performance. And these young ladies, like you asked there, what did I say? No, they were talking in a huddle, and that's what a top 25 team does. They'll tell each other, quit doing what we just did. Make this adjustment. Focus on stop, score, stop. That's championship behavior, and I heard it today. And that's why I'm proud. I just hurt like hell for them because obviously you got to tip your hat off to Vanderbilt. The last 4 years, it's been this game against each other. They punch us, we punch them. It's a hell of a game for national television. And I thought Michaela Blakes was the difference maker. That's what all Americans do. For her to go for 38 and silence us at the end, you got to tip your hat off to her and how she made big plays.
Robbie.
So now, last year you're playing a little lower level, and you want to challenge yourself coming to Mississippi State. You're playing against some really good competition over the last few weeks. Come in the night, you scored double figures. What's it been like just transitioning into the SEC, and especially these last couple of weeks, playing 4 straight top 20 teams, playing a top 5 team tonight?
I think the main thing for me was, like, there's no difference from me to the next girl on any other roster. I feel like I came here because I knew I can do it, and I can do it. I had to get over my ankle injury, and now we're here, fighting back.
Dolly.
Sam, you talked about Sasha Washington as
Yeah.
a difference maker. I know she didn't really show up on the score sheet, but she was efficient and notably down low made layups tough for you guys again. Do you think that physical battle down low and some of those missed layups is what proved conflict for you?
100%. Yeah, I love that kid. She reminds me of my Final Four teams, and I even told Shay before the game, everybody on that team, I watch SEC Network and the national news, they always talk about everybody else. But to me, Sasha Washington is the glue piece for them to make a hell of a run this year. First of all, it's her body language. I've never seen that kid get emotional. So there's some things that didn't go well, but she doesn't pout. She stays strong. And then for her to go 4 for 4 in a game that's a 5-point game, those are huge buckets. Huge buckets, along with your point, 7 rebounds, 4 of them are offensive. And again, it's just what she's willing to do for her team, and that's why they're one hell of a team right now.
David.
Coach, the pace of play, y'all came out and were really aggressive.
Yeah.
Really a full game, especially in the first half. It seemed to catch Vanderbilt a little off guard there. The offense was clicking, and defensively seemed to take another game. Is that kind of an extra emphasis for this game?
Yeah. No, obviously there's self-reflection. I think there was a point of the season where I was doing too much as the head coach, and so we simplified the playbook. We've gotten in the gym, and we just worked. And I think you just see, again, a team that is second in the SEC and least amount of returned experience coming together. And I know our fan base can get upset and say it's another loss, and I've told my ladies, you got to funnel that out. We've got 0 bad losses on the year. And you're also talking about a team that if we would have won that Texas Tech game and then you beat Vanderbilt, you got a top 25 team right here. You're 2 games away from having one hell of a season. So I got to put it in perspective, but at the same time, we also didn't win those games, right? So you can clap and all that, but I know this group's not going to clap, but they can't fold. Bend but don't break, and that's my message to this team.
We'll go back to Carlo.
Coach, I know moral victories tonight in the game, but what are some things you can take away from a performance like that against one of the last unbeaten in college basketball?
Yeah, so again, I'm big on, does my heart and my mind feel what's right from practice? I'm a practice coach, and I thought our practices were great. I thought our spirit was great, and like I always tell them, if you put in the work, then performance is going to take care of itself. And so that's what I'm going to keep messaging to them, especially from the free throw line where we were god-awful last game. We challenged them all week and ran, even today in shoot around. They were 12 for 14. That's mental toughness, right? Layups, I was subbing them out right away. They still know that's god-awful, right? Where we got to go up 2 feet, and there's some big ones again in a 5-point game, fair. That we got to make those, and we got to be strong. We can't be off balance. And again, I'm just, the last thing that I want to see from them is I told them it's time. When you play so many top 25 teams and you're young, we can make an excuse about young, but bullshit. Excuse my language. All right, but find out it's time. It's time to keep coming in the locker room and having these talks. It's time to seize the moment, and we're only 2 or 3 plays away from doing it. But they better show up for practice, and I know we are.
Final 2, Sam and Robbie.
Saniyah, how are you just feeling with your ankle now and your recovery from that?
I actually feel amazing. I'm perfectly fine now. Taylor did a great job with me. I'm ready to go.
And also, what do you just think about Treyana's game tonight? It seemed like she was really contributing all around. I guess what does she kind of bring to the team?
Trey is one of those like senior guard who just like truly has soaked up knowledge from everywhere she's been, and it's always on display. She helps me out so much, like just on a cognitive note with the game. I think tonight Trey was that leader that she always is, and that helped us.
Sam, you look at the schedule, it might be the toughest month that this program's ever had, with 7 straight top 20 games and just monster after monster. You talked about your team and your message to the team and all that. What's kind of your feel on how they're handling this and handling the adversity that they're facing right now?
Yeah, I think it's great because, again, for them to respond, we all know the last game, right? Nobody was happy about that. Nobody wants to lose to them. So what do you do and show up? You got top 5. You either can fold or you can fight like heck for 4 quarters. And again, there is no moral victories, but I saw fight. I'll coach my ass off. I'll take some ownership. I went a gimmick defense that I was playing gut because, again, Michaela Blakes was cooking, that I told him, trust me. They made buckets. Those are on me. But for us to stick together and fight and give us a chance to win against the number 5 team in the country, if they don't believe, I don't know what to tell them. You're right there, and that's what I also want to tell my fan base. You got a chance Sunday, all right, Kentucky. You watch. I know it's simple. If they're not playing hard and they're not diving and scrapping and they're not finishing game, I wouldn't show up either. But they are. They are. We're young, all right? And I keep on saying it. Protect home, still went on the road, and we got a big one here against Kentucky that let's sell this thing out and give that extra spirit that my team needs right now.
All right, thanks, y'all.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yep.